3 years has come and gone almost. You got one more game left here in the kennel before March Madness and this WCC tournament become at the forefront of your mind. There's obviously still much work to be ahead in this final week. Being in this position though for a third time as a Zag, how has your mental approach in this stretch been different than the other 2 years? And what have you learned in those experiences that you want to carry over into how you approach this and also share with the guys?
Yeah, what I've learned and what I want to share with the guys is that every game matters, every day matters. And making it to the NCAA tournament is not promised. I want to make sure that they know that we can't take it for granted. Sure, we do it every year, but we just got to continue to do what gets us there, and that's just winning the day in the summers, in the falls, and during the season, man.
And as this season has progressed, your name keeps coming up in these individual end of season awards. But I know that your focus lies in the team success. And from your years of growth as a Zag, what are the parts of your game now that have improved, that don't show up, that people don't necessarily talk about, that really contribute to that team success?
I think my game has continued to evolve over the years through scoring, through passing, through defense. And definitely this year I wanted to focus on being better defensively, being an anchor for the guys, hitting my ball screen coverages, blocking shots, doing those kinds of things. And then also getting more guys active, as I understand that the scouting report's been on me the last couple of years, so they know what I like to get to. And so the defense is going to collapse, and just trying to find guys in their shooting pockets and getting them the right open shots.
And your growth through the years has been evident in also your leadership, not just your play on the court. How have you leaned into your strengths in this recent stretch to elevate these guys?
By learning from great leaders, B. Smith, Jalen, everybody is a great leader on this team in their own sense. And so we all just feed off of each other and then bring our best self collectively. And that's just what builds this whole team. It's a great unit, and everybody leads in a different way, but that's ultimately why you see what we're doing, because everybody is a good leader, a great leader, in fact. And we all bring that to the table each and every day.
If we go back to that off-season time, from a lot of people on the outside, those additions, those transfer additions, experienced transfer additions of Jay War, Ace, and Tyon were expected to be attributes to how you guys performed, but maybe not necessarily in the way things have panned out and how pivotal all three of them have been. What has been important from their end, being their experience that they bring and their ability to play and perform in this stretch that you guys needed the most?
Yeah, man, I just feel like their buy-in was tremendous from the jump. Jay War even last year coming in at the middle of the season, and Tyon and Ace coming through during the summer. They bought in right away, man, and they're Zags for life, definitely. They breathe the Zag way, they eat the Zag way, they live the Zag way. And so they bought in immediately, and then they just fully immersed themselves in this culture and this university and this environment, and it's ultimately paying off, as you see. Unfortunately, injuries happen, but they've stepped up to the plate, man, each and every day, and I'm proud of them for that.
And in the recent stretch of games, Mario has kind of jumped into more of an important role, running point, now being a starter. From your view, where has Mario's game grown in this stretch of the regular season, and what impresses you most about what he brings to the team?
I think that his pace of play and the way that he's reading the game has grown so much since we started playing these games in November. He's becoming more poised on the ball. I think he's had a stretch of a couple games where it's been no turnovers, man. He's really taking care of that ball. He's scoring at an efficient rate. He's shooting the ball tremendously. And I'm really just super proud of his growth and the way that he works every single day, and it's paying off.
And another freshman, Davis, has also really stepped up in those added minutes, bringing that obvious offensive spark, but his growth defensively has been evident as well. What has Davis been like behind the scenes in the practices and the work that has garnered this performance and the performances he has had?
He's been intense about getting better every single day, man. I can promise you that. Every day he's in the gym, probably at night as well when I'm not there or whatever, but he does his thing. Every time I step in this gym, he's in the gym working, getting shots up. And ultimately, that's why he's having the performances he is. And he's bought in on both ends of the floor, and he just plays so hard with a great intensity and a great passion, and we can't ask for anything else. He had a huge performance tonight with 18 points and some great defensive possessions, and ultimately why we got the win tonight.
And another guy who had a huge performance was Emanuel, and he's been pivotal on the defensive end, especially in his offensive game, has made leaps and bounds through his work in the offseason. But what impresses you most about Eman's game right now that needs to be and will be there when the time comes for these postseason opportunities?
Everybody highlights his defense, man. We know what he does on that end of the floor, but the way that he's been shooting it and getting to his floater and his mid-range and punching and finding guys on the offensive end, I don't think it's talked about enough, just because of how great his defense is, which is awesome. But the way he's playing on both ends of the floor right now is tremendous for us, and we can't ask for more.
And then outside of the basketball, you guys obviously have built a strong bond. You talk about the 7 a.m. practices you guys put in the offseason, the time you spend with TK in the summer doing other things, and then this time you spend off the court just even throughout the season on road trips or here. But what do you love about this group and the bond that you guys have built off the court that carries over into the efforts that you guys make out there for each other?
What I love about this squad is it's never a dull moment, man. Like every time we step into that locker room or wherever we're at in any environment, it's always laughs. It's always a fun time, man. We always know how to have a good time. That's truly what I love about these guys. Everybody's themselves and everybody just has the most fun to the fullest, whether it's on or off the court, man. And we just know how to have fun and enjoy each other's company, and I think that's what that's about.
And you'd probably say all these guys on this team are dogs.
100%.
And every break, you guys end with dogs. You're obviously Zags, you're Bulldogs, you're basketball players, you're a lot of things. But dogs really has resonated with you guys. What's the significance of breaking with dogs, and what does it mean to be a dog?
Obviously, we're Bulldogs, and so we just want to show love to the mascot. But I really think it's like the fingerprint of our DNA. Just the dogs, it almost like highlights those who have come before us, those who are here now and those who are there to come. And just like playing the Zag way, the dog way, got to play like hungry dogs. What coach always says, hungry dogs eat best. And so we definitely believe that, and we just try to bring it forward every single night.
What would make a fan a dog? Like what, for fans, if fans want to also be dogs, what would make a fan a dog?
That's a good question, man. I don't really know what to make a fan a dog. It's more of a lifestyle. It just doesn't happen overnight. You just got to live it, man, and just do one thing how you do everything. Try to be great at all things that you do, and just have no regrets if you've tried your best.
And another a piece that you guys have carried over into this season in handling clutch late moments is Zag time. What does Zag time bring to the squad to give you guys the most confidence to handle, like tonight, even the high pressure late game moments to where you guys have the confidence?
Yeah, Zag time was created sometime last year, towards the end of the season, about this time last year, and it's ultimately like winning time, but it's Zag time because we always win, man. And that's like a click, a spark with 4 to 6 minutes left. Like, guys, it's Zag time. Every possession matters. We got to take care of the ball. We got to get the right shots on goal, and we got to get stops.
And you've mentioned before you're very much in the present and focused on every day at hand. Now with only one game left here in the kennel, and you've been here now for 3 years, what has this place and community meant to you in your basketball career and growth as a man? And what is your message to fans for those that ride with this team as the postseason looms?
Yeah, we appreciate all the support, no doubt, through thick and thin, through the ups and downs. We're so grateful for the way this community rides behind us and holds us up to a high standard, and we appreciate them so much. It's been a special journey, a special ride. It's been a great time, man. I have no regrets, I have no complaints. I'm glad that I can continue to do what I can in this jersey for this university, for this team in the locker room, for this coaching staff, for everybody in this environment. It's been a true pleasure, and I can't thank them enough for accepting me for who I am.